Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for a surprise Field of Dreams baseball broadcast this afternoon. I was sitting around waiting for MV to do a broadcast, and then he said he wasn't going to do it. So I had a little time. I have a couple of openings this afternoon, one right now for about 45 minutes. So I'm going to do one game now, and I'm going to come back a little later this afternoon, maybe around early evening, maybe around 7:30 Eastern, 8 o'clock Eastern, and maybe do a couple of more games. Anyway, thank you all for joining us as Mark is the first one into the broadcast and into the stadium. Here we go, heading into the dog days of the summer in our baseball league in the Sandlot Division. Chico's, D-Gens, Beantown, and Philadelphia. Beantown is Mark's team, are battling in a four-way dogfight for first place in the Sandlot Division. Lehigh running away with it in the Moneyball Division, 9.5 games ahead of Hadley Lake. Rain Delay Division, there is another dogfight between Manchester and Lancaster. Hagerstown, however, lurking 8.5 back, one long winning streak, and they'd be in it also. And in the Natural Division, as everyone paid attention to by all the comments on Discord, St. Louis has got a strong lead in the Natural Division, 8 games, but Edmonton to Chicago spent a lot of time swapping players around. Actually, St. Louis also swapped a bunch of players around, and it will be exciting to watch the Natural Division play out. Will it be Edmonton? Will it be Chicago? Or will it be the hard charging San Francisco team who going to end this season very well? We're going to find out. Let's go and check, see what games are on tap for July 1st. Here we go. And as I glance, well, I'd like to do a Beantown game because Mark is here, but they're playing me in Vegas, and I generally don't play my games. I played one the last time. So we'll wait to do Beantown to this evening. I'd like to see their team play. They've got a great team. Last year they stumbled a little bit, but they came back and in great fashion this year. We got Lehigh at Chico's. That's a possibility. Hadley Lake at Philadelphia is another good game. Maybe we'll do that. Well, let's start. Let's just sim today, and then we'll move right along and see how it develops. Florence at D-Gens. 4-3 D-Gens. Guidry over Lee. Hadley Lake at Philadelphia in a doubleheader. 6-0 Philadelphia sail over Hughes. Hadley Lake, after a hot start, has dropped to 500, 38-38. Utley, home run number 7. Lehigh at Chico's. Chico's loses. Lehigh beats them 3-2. Dean over Peavy. Campanella, home run number 9. Crystal Lake at Edmonton. Edmonton with their new potent lineup wins 14-2. They are now 47-34. Delahunty hit home run number 1 for Edmonton, but he's had other home runs this season. Manchester at St. Louis. 7-5 Manchester. Houston over Brown. Hartnett back at St. Louis. Home run number 1. Not number 1 for the season, but number 1 for his time with St. Louis. Beantown at Vegas. There you go, Mark. I squeaked by and beat you 3-2. Locker over Steve. That had to be late in the game because Locker's a relief pitcher. Let's just take a look at the box score. I scored 2 runs. You were leading 2-1 heading into the bottom of the 9th inning. Let's see what happened in the bottom of the 9th inning. Ken Lefevre grounded to third, 1 out. Cruz singled up the middle. Santiago singled between third and short. Cruz to second. You brought Kevin Folk in. He immediately threw a wild pitch. Cruz went to third. Santiago to second. Willie Wilson, was hit by a pitch. Falk isn't doing too well. Pesky grounded to second. Cruz scored. runners moved up, and Musial walked in the winning run. There you go. That isn't cool, but that's how that game ended. Game 2, Hadley Lake at Philadelphia. Philly sweeps the doubleheader 4-0. Hadley Lake shutout in both ends of their doubleheader. On to the 2nd of July. We got a Beantown at Chico's. Let's play that one. Let's autoplay Cleveland at T-ville. 6-5 T-ville, 14 innings. Melton over Tion Parker, home run number 12. And since Mark was the first one in, let's play Beantown at Chico's. Johnny Allen pitching for the Orioles. Tom Seaver for Chico's. The lineups are in. Welcome to Sportsman's Park for tonight's game between Beantown and Chico's. Beantown has won 8 of the last 10. Johnny Allen takes the mound for Beantown. He's made 11 starts on the years, 4-7, with an ERA of 2.97. That 2.97 is really good, does not belie the 4-7 record. He must have had some bad luck. It's his second start against Chico's. He's 0-1, 8.53 against them. Chico hit him, I guess, in the first start. He'll be opposed by Tom Seaver. He's made 15 starts in the years, 8-5, with an ERA of 4.86, which would indicate that Chico's plays in a hitter's park. His fourth start against Beantown, he's 2-1, 4.29 ERA against them. It's 86 degrees. The wind is going at 5 miles an hour, right to left. Beantown's lineup will have Larry Doby in center batting first. Cullenbine, one of my favorite players, in right field, batting second. He's hitting well for Beantown. Never hit for my team, but I sure liked his numbers. Freeman in the DH hitting third. Williams in left hitting fourth. McGriff at first, fifth. Rosen at third, sixth. Story at short, seventh. McCann catching. Used to catch for the Vegas Stars early on season 1 or 2. Lazari at second base, hitting ninth. In the outfield, Gosselin, Averill, and Guerrero left to right. McAuliffe, Yount, Kent, Sheckard left to right in the infield. Johnny Benz catching with that great 9-arm. Seaver pitching. Let's go. Sheckard's up with it, takes it to the bag, 1 away. Aaron Reed comes by. How you doing, Aaron? Okay. Cullenbine. Guerrero puts it away in right field for the out. And there's a line drive by Freeman down in the corner. The DH is going to round first, head for second. McAuliffe's, it's a poor play. Freeman's going to go in a second standing up. Buck Freeman's 14th double of the season. Runner on second in scoring position for Kenny Williams. He's played well in Field of Dreams over the years. And he's going to play well, continues as he knocks a 2-run homer into the left center field stands. It went out in about a second. And Tom Seaver and Chico's is down 2-0, and they haven't even come to bat. Fred McGriff. Line drive. Guerrero in right field makes a great play. It ends the inning. I was waiting there for the screen to refresh as we head to the bottom of the first. Beantown 2, bail bonds coming to bat. Batting order for Chico's will have Gosselin batting first and left. Guerrero, who just made that play in right, batting second. Averill in center field. Third, bench hitting cleanup. Catching, Flick the DH. Fifth, Sheckard, the first baseman, 6th. McAuliffe, third baseman, 7th. Yount at short, 8th, who used to play for Vegas also. I traded him to Chico's. And Kent, the second baseman, hitting 9th. Left to right in the outfield, Kenny Williams, who just shot that rocket into the left field stands. Doby and Columbine. Left to right in the infield, Rosen, Story, Lazzeri, and McGriff. McCann catching, Allen pitching, and we're underway in the bottom of the inning as Gosselin hits a ground ball. McGriff takes it to the bag. 1 down. Vladimir Guerrero. Bouncing ball to Rosen's going to be close. Get him by half a step. And Earl Averill for Chico's. Got him in a trade in spring training from Mike Silva. He goes down, this first strikeout. We head to the top of the second 2-0 Beantown. Rosen, Story, and McCann to face. Tom Seaver had an inauspicious start of the game, and it continues as Rosen bangs a base hit into left center field. Runner on first, Trevor Story. Line drive. Dick McAuliffe puts it away. Brian McCann. Fly to right. Guerrero puts that one away. 2 down. Runner still on first. And Tony Lazzeri hitting 172 this season. And Seaver gets his first strikeout. Both Allen and Seaver with a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Beantown. Allen to face bench Flick and Sheckard. Rosen up with it. Bench is out. Flick. Elmer hits a grounder to Rosen again. 2 outs, 2 easy outs. And Jimmy Sheckard hitting 227 for Chico's. Fly to right, deep. Doby puts it away in front of the fence. We head to the top of the third, 2-0 Beantown. Seaver to face, McAuliffe, Yount, and Kent. I was wrong. Doby. My mistake. Read the wrong 3. Doby flies to right. I apologize. Columbine up. Grounder back to the mound. Kent has it as it got past the pitcher, and he throws them out. Buck Freeman doubled his first time up. Second strikeout for Allen. We head to the second strikeout, for Seaver. We head to the bottom of the inning. You know, they changed the screen so fast, you glance up to look at the pitcher and it's already changed. We're at the bottom of the third. I'm going to get it right this time, though. McAuliffe, Yount, and Kent to face Allen. Now, Allen's got number 2 as Robin Yount steps in. Slow roller to Lazzeri to McGriff for the out. 2 quick outs, and Jeff Kent, 247 hitter. Line drive, Trevor Story, 1-2-3. We go down to the third. Moving right along, we're at the top of the fourth. 2-0 Beantown. Yoko 007 stops by. Hope you're having a good day, Yoko. Now we have Williams, McGriff, and Rosen facing Seaver. Williams to left. Gosselin's got it. Great play number 8 for Gosselin. McGriff. Base hit in the right field. That brings his average up to 207 as Al Rosen steps to the plate, hitting 176, but he does have 11 home runs. Fly to left, Gosselin hardly has to move. Puts it away, 2 down. Runner still at first for the 203 hitting Trevor Story. Foul ball. McAuliffe chasing it down. He's got it. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Nothing's changed since the first. It's 2-0 Beantown. Here we go. Allen to face. Gosselin, Guerrero, and Averill the top of Chico's order. Grounded to Story, going to be quick. He's got him. 1 down. Vladimir Guerrero, 276 hitter, 14 home runs. Columbine puts it away. Earl Averill batting, 237 with 8 home runs. Fly to left. No, it's third baseman Rosen. Looked like it was going to go out there, but McAuliffe is the third baseman. It changed. It did it on me again. McCann, Lazzari, and Doby, that third baseman that made that play, was Rosen. Top of the fifth we go. Seaver settled down after giving up that home run in the first inning to Williams. McCann up. And as soon as I say settle down, gives McCann a free pass. Here's Lazzari. Going to hit it to Yount. It's short. Going to go to second for Kent. They only get one. Lazzari makes it to first. Force play. 6-4. 1 down. Runner on first. Larry Doby, the leadoff hitter, up. He's going to hit a hound ground ball to Kent. That one's going to be the 4-6-3 double play. We head halfway home. We head to the bottom of the fifth. 2-0 Beantown. Allen to face the heart of Chico's order. Bench flick and checker. Number 3 for Allen. Flick hits it on the ground to Rosen. Going to be close. He beats it out. Flick on first. A threat to steal. Checkered up. There goes Flick. There's the throw. Flick has stolen base number 12. Runner in scoring position. That puts Sheckard at the plate. He's the tying run, potentially. Fly ball, center field. Doby's got it. 2 away, runner still at second for Dick McAuliffe. Line drive directly at Lazzari. They got him. Head to the sixth. And you're right, it's still 2-0. Seaver to face. Columbine, Freeman, and Williams. Base hit. Columbine now 1 for 3. Stepping to the plate. Buck Freeman. Freeman 1 for 2 today. In the first inning, he doubled to left field. Third strikeout for Seaver. 1 away, runner on first. Kenny Williams homered in the first frame. Deep in the right field, but Guerrero's going to catch this one. 2 outs, runner still at first for Fred McGriff. Base hit in the left center field. There's a poor play by somebody. It's going to allow a runner to score. It is now going to be 3-0 Beantown double. Number 13 for Fred McGriff. He remains at second base for Al Rosen, who's going to pop it up in the infield. McAuliffe puts it away to end the inning, but not before Beantown adds to their total. They now lead 3-0 in the sixth. Allen will face Yount, Kent, and Gosselin. McGriff picks up the ball, runs to the bag, 1 down. Jeff Kent, some people think he belongs in the Hall of Fame. He is not there. He hits it to McGriff's going to flip it to Allen covering. 2 away for Goose Goslin. Fly to center field. Doby, easy play, 1-2-3. We head to the top of the 7th in this fast-moving game. It's 3-0 Beantown. Mark, you're enjoying this, I hope. Great pitching, timely hitting. You need to get Story, McCann, and Lazari this inning. You need to get them on base. McAuliffe, check it for the out. Brian McCann, base hit to left. There you go, Mark. You got another runner on. Represents some insurance runs for Lazari in the foul territory. He caught that. I want to check something if you'll bear with me. I want to make sure the park layout has that right. Yep, it's right, so there's nothing I can do about it. Down into the corner, that's going to be a double for Lazaria's 7th one of the season. Let me get this out of the way so you guys can see. Runners on second and third. Some valuable insurance runs on the bases. Seaver to face Larry Doby. Fly to right. This should bring a run home. And it does easily. Insurance run scores. Beantown leads 4-0. Columbine with a runner in scoring position strikes out number 4 for Seaver. Allen for Beantown in the bot will face the Chicos in the bottom of the 7th. Guerrero, Averill, and bench. Allen's moving right along, pitching a one-hitter. Number 4 for Allen. Averill to right center field, and Doby makes a great play. His 7th of the season. Johnny Bench. Grounded at Rosen, gonna be an easy inning. 1-2-3, Chicos goes. We head to the 8th, 4-0 Beantown. Both these guys in the same division. This is an important game for them. Seaver to face Buck Freeman, who's hitting .256, and he walks him. Second walk for Seaver. Kenny Williams going to bunt. Sheckert to first. Runner Freeman goes to second, represents the 5th run if he should score for Beantown. McGriff up. He's going to hit it to Kent. He's going to be out as Freeman will be going to third. And Al Rosen. Fly to right, Guerrero over there, but can't get it. It's in the stand. Line drive, base hit, and just like that, a run scores. Here we go, 5-0 in the 8th. Story up, fly to left. Goslin has it. Ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Beantown in a comfortable 5-0 lead as Allen, the ways he's pitching, might as well be 50-0. Pitching to Flick. And just as I compliment him, he puts a runner on that can steal. checkered up, runner on first. Ground ball to McGriff. Story for one. Back to McGriff. 3-6-3 double play. And just like that, there's two down in the bottom of the eighth as Dick McAuliffe steps into the batter's box. McAuliffe pops it up. Story under it. Well, what started out promising ends in a whimper. We head to the ninth, 5-0. Beantown. Seaver not pitched a particularly good game today. He has pitched 8 innings, allowed 9 hits, a home run, struck out 4, walked 2. McCann hits it to center. Averill, 1 down. Lazari, 1 for 3. Strikeout number 5 for Seaver. And Doby, the top of the order. He's strikeout number 6. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Chico's needs 5 runs to tie. They will begin by sending up Yount, followed by Kent, then the top of the order, Gosselin. Allen attempting to complete game, 1 hitter. Let's see how he does. Strikeout number 5. Kent up. The delivery. Ground ball to McGriff. 2 down. Chico's 1 out away from a 1-hit beating. Gosselin to Lazari. The game is over. Beantown 5. Chico's nothing. 5-9-0 for Beantown. 0-1 and 0 for Chico's bail bonds. Let's go to the box score. We won't spend much time with Chico's, but we'll see that McGriff and Rosen had 2 hits. They had 9 hits total. Allen, the winning pitcher, 9 innings, 1 hit, no runs, struck out 5, walked 1. Seaver, the loser, both pitchers completed the game. 9 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs. All of them earned a home run, 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Okay, let's see what that does to that division. Chico's now tied with D-Gens. Beantown, 1.5 games out. And Philadelphia, 1 game out. Let's see what the rest of today has. Hadley Lake at Philadelphia. Philly's been beating them. And they continue. Hadley Lake drops 2 games under 500. 7-2 Philadelphia. Hampton over Philly. Davis, home run number 10. San Francisco at Hagerstown. Hagerstown loses 3-1. San Francisco continues their march to 500. They're 37-40. Bunting over Hershiser. Cano, home run number 9. A battle of first place teams. Lehigh D-Gens. And I am still a bad omen for Lehigh. It started a couple of broadcasts ago, and D-Gens beats them 4-3. Harder over Faber. Lancaster at Edmonton. If MW's watching, he's rooting for Edmonton, and he on the winning side. Edmonton wins 5-2. Jim Cott over Pesseau. Jackson, home run number 1. Crystal Lake at Washington, 2 teams struggling. Washington wins 5-2. Sane over Maddox. Maddox is surprising 2-11. Chicago at St. Louis. Here we go. If there's a game, we'll do that one of those games tonight too. I'm only going to finish through the third here today in this first broadcast because I only got about 10 minutes left. And when I come back tonight, we will finish the week, do 2 more games. Chicago at St. Louis. 5-3 St. Louis. Test over Lincecum. Alomar, home run number 5. Manchester trying to pick up a game on Lancaster, but they don't. Amazing. Upsets them. 5-1. Schilling over Peters. And Florence over Vegas, who beats me all the time, but this time I get the better of them. Lee Smith wins in relief over Roberts. Santiago, home run number 3. Let's go to the third. This will be my final day of this broadcast, and then we'll pick it up. We'll do the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th tonight at around 7:30 Eastern, and we'll do a couple of games live then. Okay, here we go. We're going to sim one more day. Cleveland at T-ville. Nobody cares about this game except T-ville and Cleveland. T-ville wins 3-1. bowling over Garrett. San Francisco, are they going to continue their march to 500? They do, 5-3. Wood over Necro. They're only 2 games under. Another Lehigh D-Gens game. D-Gens wins 9-2 as Steve Tate is starting to slam my picture against the wall, Chandler, over Adams. Chicago and St. Louis. David's team, 8-0 over St. Louis. Saberhagen over Smith. Rolling home run number 10. Manchester, an amazing upset them the last game, and Manchester gets even 5-4. Deshays over Messerschmitt. Mellott, home run number 25. Beantown at Chico's a continuation of that series. Beantown 7-3 victors. Trout over Johnson. McGriff, home run number 18. Lancaster at Edmonton. Lancaster squeezes by Edmonton 6-5. Quisenberry over Boswell. Wayner, home run number 5. And to end this broadcast, Florence at Vegas. Vegas wins 9-2. Collins over Drysdale. AG, home run number 8. Let's take a minute and review the standings before I call it the broadcast. We will be back, like I said, 7:30 tonight. We'll do the rest of the week and a couple of more games. D-Gens leading the Sandlot division. Can't be any tighter. Chico's and Philly 1.5 games back, 1 game in the loss column. Beantown 2 games back, 2 games in the loss column. That's going to be a fun race to watch. Moneyball, even with Lehigh's losing, Hadley Lake continues to lose. They dropped to 38-40. They're still 10.5 games back, and that division is done. Manchester, Lancaster tied on top, although Manchester has 3 less losses because he's played 6 less games. We'll see how that comes out as the month progresses. Hagerstown loses a little ground. They're 10 back. St. Louis, 7 over Edmonton, 9.5 over Chicago. It's a long shot for both Edmonton and Chicago to catch St. Louis. However, they're not battling for St. Louis. They're battling mostly for the wild card, whether it be Edmonton, Chicago, or San Francisco. One of those 3 teams most likely will be the wild card team from that league. I want to thank BBN Sports Replays for coming by. Thank you. Sorry about that, Chico. I'm sorry. I'm not your hero. I apologize. Jeff Hunter came by. Yoko, Aaron Reed, and Mark from Beantown. Thanking everybody for coming by here on a Monday afternoon. I'll see you back here on my channel tonight at 7:30 Eastern. We'll finish the week, do a couple more games. Talk to you later.